Where? Are you ready for your first act in the second of three halves? Yeah! And he's not going to come up, I'm going to leave this down here because he's not coming up here alone. He's bringing with him an instrument. Give it up for Franz! Hey guys, I'm Franz. I'm the German guy with the guitar. I'm not gonna play, I just hold it so people don't see when I pee myself. But, no, just kidding. No, I want to talk to you about something today and about finding the perfect partner. Who here thinks that he found the perfect partner? Hands up. Show him. Yes, scream. Woo! Who found it? Okay, that's a lot of people. That's more than expected. I'll talk to you in 1 year. Yeah, because finding the perfect partner is not that easy. So if you say you found them already, you're probably just middle in the process. And the process is pretty long. So I thought about an analogy to describe the process. And since some people say relationships are like war, I thought a good analogy would be the history of the United States. USA, you're welcome. So, stay with me. So when the US was really small and a tiny country, they had this crazy friend abroad, France, and they said like, oh man, come on, let's rebel, YOLO, woo! So they went to their mom, Great Britain, and they were all like, okay, mom, I want to move out. And Great Britain was like, no, you can't move out. And then America was like, but I thought this is America. And then they moved out. And then after they moved out from their moms, they had to figure out where they're going, you know, personality, where are they going, good or bad guys, you know, south, north, civil war stuff going on. And then they had their first great love, which was Germany in the First World War. And that went quite well for a few years, and then they broke up. And you know, after every first love, you have the Great Depression. When you're in the Great Depression, you do some stupid things, like a rebound with Germany in World War II. So they went for the rebound, and after the rebound, that was quite cool that Germany dropped out because they already had an eye on Russia. That is so mean, that dating Germany and then having an eye on Russia. But Russia was the first real big love, because they got engaged with Russia, and like every good marriage, there was no real interaction. It was like a Cold War, you know, no combat. And after 50 years, Russia was just fed up with it. Russia was just like, I can't handle this anymore, I'm leaving. And they went into a Great Depression. And America was alone, you know, they were sad, they had nobody anymore. And they were looking around to find a new partner, and they were like, oh, Somalia? No, there's a one night stand. And oh, Kosovo? No, just a fling. And then, out of nowhere, the perfect partner appeared. Just with a massive boom, suddenly terrorism was there, with its big bombs and long hair. And they seem to be everywhere. They seem to be everywhere. Because that shows that they were in love with them. Because when you're in love with somebody, you think they're everywhere. They saw a Muslim person from behind. They were like, terrorist. And then when you turned around, they were like, oh no, it's not a terrorist, it's cool. Or to put it in the words of my girlfriend, every time I see somebody with your stupid hat, I think it's you. I have this cool for that. Yeah, but instead of like normal people, because they send messages like, oh, I need to see you, and then nobody responded. And then instead of like being normal people and just leaving it, they track them down with the NSA. And they're like the equivalent to the guy sitting in the bushes outside your house. And they track them down, and that's what happens when you have a crush. Sometimes when you track your crush down and you learn something about your crush, you realize that your crush is just an old man sitting in his house watching child porn. Especially when you meet him on the internet. So when they realized that, they took a step back and looked at everything, and then they realized it was Russia all along. And like every good relationship, they're now ruining their economy. So finding the perfect partner is a really hard concept, like a really hard progress. And we Germans know that because for us it took 2 world wars. But now we have the perfect partner. We have Angela Merkel. She's perfect. So I wrote a little song about Angela Merkel. I'm just going to play it really quick because my girlfriend is jealous that I didn't write one about her. You might see a resemblance with other songs. Feel free to clap along or sing along as soon as you get it. Anyways, I believe in Merkel. Where are you from? You sexy lady. Where are you from? Angela. How did you know that we're the one? Oh, I believe in Merkel. Oh. lady. Thank you. It was really short, but I ruined the song for everybody now. You're welcome. So, sometimes it makes me wonder, because I think about how will it be when I meet my perfect partner. Alright. I have to add at this point, I'm sorry, dude. I tend to screw up with women a lot, so it will take a few perfect partners until I find it, until I actually manage to meet her. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, no, because I'm not a big fan of marriage, but I'm also impatient. So I think at some point I'm just gonna get married and find my perfect girl. And I already imagined how it will be. So it would be in a bar. One of these bars you don't really want to go to, but you just go to because you think you're missing out. But at the end of the night, you're not missing out. And it will be in the bar, and I will sit there and look across the bar, and I will see this girl with like long black hair and big eyes, and she will look at me and she will smile at me, and it will be like I think 15 years from now. Okay, maybe 5 years from now because my hair is falling out, and if I don't hurry up, I won't find a girl anymore. But okay, 15 years from now. Anyways. So the girl will be there and smiling at me, and I make my way through the bar, the few hair I have left just flying in the wind. And I walk up to this girl, and I say, "Ni hao ma," because until then the Chinese are in control. So we have a talk and we get along really well, and she touches my hair and my hands sometimes, and strives through the few hair I have left. And then she will ask me the one question every guy actually wants to hear, which is, "So, do you want to come back to my place with me?" And I will say the only thing a 35-year-old man who is too impatient to wait for the perfect woman can say. I will say, "No thank you, I'm married." Thank you very much.
Franz, everybody! Wow.